everyone, welcome to the channel. For today's video, I'll be comparing the two different versions of the Silver Cross buffet high chair. As you can see, I have both models here to show you, and just to inform you before we get too into this video, they actually no longer sell the original version anymore. So if you go on Silver Cross's website, you can only purchase the updated model. To make it easier for you to tell the difference between the two models, the one with the white and silver legs is the original, whereas the high chair with the grey and silver legs is the updated model. First off, I'd just like to say that the original buffet high chair was delivered pretty much already assembled, which was a massive positive and a big help for me at the time as I was heavily pregnant. However, the second instalment of the high chair does need some assembling, which is a bit fiddly, but to be honest, it's only like a minor negative. It's honestly quite simple, quite easy to put together, and it shouldn't take you all that long. It's just compared to the original, which was pretty much already assembled, it's maybe a bit of a negative. I personally really liked the original buffet high chair, however it did seem to have a problem, and I'm not too sure if this became a common fault with them. But underneath the tray of the high chair there was a little screw which allowed for a T-shaped bar to attach to the chair. But the screw kept coming loose somehow and constantly was falling out of the chair. So that part of the high chair was constantly coming loose. However, for the updated high chair, this issue can't happen at all because there's no screw that goes underneath the tray for a T-shaped piece to screw in. So that's really good that with the updated version of the high chair, they have solved that problem. The original high chair does feel a little bit lighter, which makes it that little bit easier to move around and travel with if you need to. But in all honesty, the difference in weight isn't all that drastic. The tray on the original does appear to be bigger than that of the updated high chair as well. There's also been some restraint changes to the updated high chair. I actually prefer the updated restraints as, to be honest, I found the original restraints were quite fiddly. The updated version also has more adjustable height positions compared to the original as well. Along with all of that, there are clearly some differences in the look of the high chairs. Of course, as I explained earlier, the first high chair has white and silver legs, and the second updated version has grey and silver legs. The original high chair has Silver Cross written on the back of the chair, and the updated version unfortunately does not. I would have liked Silver Cross to have put their name on the back of the second high chair, just because I like the look of that. It's not a massive deal breaker obviously, but it's just something that I personally like the look of. Also, on the tray of both high chairs, Silver Cross have written Silver Cross on the front, which personally I prefer the updated design for that. As you can tell, on the original it just has Silver Cross written on the front, but the updated version of the high chair has it written on the front in a little circle with a silver rim around it. To me, it just looks a little bit nicer. Speaking of the tray, the design itself is different for the updated high chair, but I personally prefer the original's design. The basics of both high chairs are pretty much the same. For example, you recline the seat in the same way that you would on the previous model. So if you're updating from the original model to the second updated model, then it's not like it feels like a totally new high chair. It feels very, very similar. Overall, both high chairs had and have their positives and negatives, but overall, I did like both high chairs. I'm glad Silver Cross fixed the issue with the original, and they've definitely upgraded with the second version of the high chair. So thanks for watching this quick video on comparing the original and the newer model of the Silver Cross buffet high chair. Do you have one of these models of high chair? If you've used both models, which do you think is better? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you're new here, subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.